Hey guys, Dangle Nerd here. In this video, I'm nerding out about my new range bag. I just recently got the Vertx COF Heavy range bag. COF stands for Course of Fire. So I started looking on YouTube, and a lot of great bags out there, and they're all you can get them from any price range. $50-$60. There's some really nice bags, but they're basically the same. They have a lot of compartments on the outside. They'll have MOLLE webbing. You can attach things, but the main compartment is basically just a cavernous, hole where everything is just still stacked on top of everything else, and I really don't want that. I don't know. I like. So yeah, when I saw the Vertx COF bag, and its predecessor was the A range bag, it just immediately spoke to my inner OCD, I guess, the OCD half of my brain. If you've seen some of my previous videos, whenever I'm doing creative things, like my music or playing guitar, working on my Kydex holsters or any kind of modifications and things like that, that's my creative side, and so that's really really messy, and it shows in my work area. Sometimes you can see it in the videos. My work area is just a mess. But it's my mess, and I know where everything is, and if I need something, I know generally where to find it. But on a more serious side, like when anything that's that deals with work or my handguns, I tend to be a little bit anal about it. That's the OCD part. So like my all my work clothes in my closet, I have them all organized. All my work shirts, my dress shirts, they all hang on the same white plastic hangers. They're all spaced 2 finger widths apart. And then it goes from a color spectrum, starting with my white shirts, and then it goes into pinks, and then multi checks, and then I go to my blues, and then finally I have a few like gray check shirts like that. So it goes from white all the way to gray. And my trousers are all hung in the same clip-on hangers, and so they hang, and then all my coats and sport coats. So yeah, that's a little bit OCD. My wife thinks I'm crazy. And same with my gun. I like it organized, and when I saw the Vertx bag and everything, all the compartments, that I was really intrigued. So I started watching a lot of those videos, but all of the videos, they're like, they're all these, we call them pew tubers, right? The pew pew. They're all just, I don't know, they're just effusive with praise and all the benefits and all how great this bag is. And yeah, it looks great. And what little experience I have with Vertx, I got their tourist bag, I got a pair of, their jeans. Great quality, hands down, no doubt that, this is going to be, high quality. But I was looking for a real review. I wanted to see like what are some of the, the things that they didn't like, and what worked or what didn't work. But no, that video doesn't exist. And it makes sense, I guess, because they're either sponsored by Vertx or they receive these products for free, so they're not going to tell you anything negative about it. So I bought the bag, and I paid $180 from Optics Planet. So a lot of these pew tubers, they'll have like the 25% discount code if you go to the Vertx site. So I went to the site, but they were whatever, out of stock. So it's like, it doesn't do me any good. So I found one on Optics Planet. It's like $160, but with the tax, it came out to about $180, $84. It's expensive, I know, but I like it because it's got all the compartments, and that's the thing that I really love about it. But this video is not a review. I'm not going to review it because there's, like I said, there's a lot of really good reviews out there. I'm going to give you, in my opinion, what are the demerits of the COF bag, the things that I didn't like. So, let's get started. So here's the bag. It looks great. The thing that I had problem with was their strap. I don't know, they have it on these little kind of channels in the handle, the webbing of the handle. And then, I don't know, this clip, let me get this thing, stop balancing. Okay, so this clip, it seems, it's sturdy. I like the way it swivels, but my fingers are all messed up. But like, you have to squeeze this part, and it's hard to get in there and squeeze it, and then this little spring pops open. So this one is pretty easy to open because I've been using it. But on the other side, it's like I have to take my pliers from my Skeletool to do it. But I don't know, like like it's required because like in order to carry this bag, you have to have this one clipped on this side and the other one is clipped on the other side of the bag. And I think it depends on which shoulder you're gonna carry it on. And so I figured out it's just easier to do it this way, but I don't know, this clip doesn't really, it seems like they I don't know, cut cost on the clip part, I don't know, it seems like they should just, if they're gonna require us to switch the clips out, depending on how you're carrying it, then I would have appreciated a better clip. So for example, this is a strap from probably like a 12-year-old laptop case that I have. I think it's Targus. It's just for a laptop case. And this one has all steel clips here. They're pretty stout and they have a really strong clip. So just give us a D-ring on either side. You just clip it on, clip it off, no problem. Why do we need to mess around with this thing? I think Vertx must have some German engineers working for them, and they were probably assigned to handle this clip. And it's like it's plastic. I'm sure it's pretty strong, but I would I would prefer to have this one because it's definitely, I think it's all metal and this is plastic and it's got this little spring. So anyway, that's one complaint I have. And then this thing, you have to figure out how the strap goes back in. And then you gotta kind of squeeze, but when it's in its little slot, it's hard to move it. I guess if I wasn't such a wuss, it wouldn't be a problem, but I don't know. To me, it could have been much easier. Just give me a metal clip. The next thing, same thing with the strap, is the shoulder pad. So this is the pad from that Targus laptop bag. It's just much thicker and it's softer compared to the one that came on the bag. This is the Vertx one. It clips on or snaps on, but you can see the difference in the size and the thickness. So this is nothing. And the Vertx, the Targus one, the laptop bag, it's much thicker and just more comfortable. I weighed my bag the way I have it, configured now, and it's 25 pounds. So, you know, just, you know you're going to fill this bag up, and it's going to be, you know, depending on what you have, 25, 30 pounds. You need a more robust shoulder pad. Okay, so that's the main complaint I have about it is the strap. Another kind of nitpicky thing, it's not really a complaint, but so here, let me get up here, and so we have this, they have two zippers here, and I made this paracord kind of, I don't know, lanyard. I guess you don't need it, because if you just zip it all the way around, you have to kind of open both sides a little bit, and then you can just pull up on the handle, and then it'll open up without my cord. Okay, it'll open up. But then when it comes time to pack up, then you have to zip both zippers separately, which is not a big deal, but like I said, I'm nitpicking here. So that's why I braided this paracord lanyard. So opening is not a problem with the original way, just grabbing the handle, you can just open it. But then when you put everything back in and then you close it, it's just nice and convenient to just have the handle. And I think most range bags that have the dual zippers, I think they have this little feature. So that's one thing that they could have changed. Another nitpicking thing is there are no external pouches, like especially like maybe on this side, on either side. I would like to have some, you know, like mesh pockets where you could put like water bottles, or I like to, you know, I take bug spray. It usually comes in like a canister, and I don't want to put it in the bag. You know, if they had a little pouch out here, you know, like you could put water bottles, you could put bug spray. I could see it just on one side, maybe on this side and not on this side, but something like that would have, I think, taken this bag to, you know, higher level. But otherwise, I think that's it. That's pretty much all the negative things I could find about it. You know, you have to put something out there, because right now this kind of video doesn't exist on YouTube. Everybody loves this bag, and I have to admit, I do too. You know, I haven't taken it to the range yet, but I've set it up the way I think I would probably use it at the range. So I'll go into that. This is my carry gun that I always have on me, and then let's go up top. So I like the way it's set up. I have my first aid, not first aid, but kind of my trauma kit right here. It's got, you know, everything to stop trauma, bleeding. I have my range cap. I like this hat. I have my second weapon. It's Smith & Wesson M&P 9. It's the 4 1/4 inch, and I always keep it in a holster. This is a Kydex holster that I made. So I'll put that up here. This is my cleaning kit. It's got all my floor cleaner, oil, patches, everything. You know, it's got some rags. Importantly, it's got the barrel, T-rod. One time when I was at the range, my SIG got jammed up. A round got jammed in the barrel, and couldn't get it out. My friend Giovanni, the Italian, I call him the Italian SEAL. You know, he's a gun expert. He's a door gunner, he's a rescue swimmer, and he's also a Beretta shooting instructor. He couldn't get it cleared, and so we had to call the range safety officer, and they had to get their armorer in there. He took the gun back to his room and he cleared that jam. But yeah, that would have been convenient to have. This is the bag that comes with the Vertx. It's basically a magazine carrier. So this is pretty nice. You can carry 6 mags. I have 2 extra mags for my SIG and 2 for the Smith & Wesson. So that's all I have in there. But convenient. You can keep track of how many mags you have, so you don't misplace it. And I just sit it right there. And then I have my 2 ear protection. We have this pocket back here. It's lined with kind of the Velcro, the soft loop part. So you could put a couple more handguns in there. And these pockets, I have them organized. This is my eye protection. I have 2 pairs of glasses. This is my primary one. This is the Wiley X. It's got the amber lenses in it, but it comes with replaceable lenses. I have them in here. One is clear and the other is like a sunglass. So those go in there. Let me see if I can make some room. And then this other pocket, this is my foam earplugs. I have some, so I usually double up on the ear pro, but so starting here, you got your first aid kit, got my eyes and ears. So as soon as I get to the range, I'll just open up the top, put my eyes and ears on, and then close it back up, and we're good to go. These pockets here, I have sunscreen, SPF 50, I just got it in there. This pocket up here is kind of a boo-boo kit, Band-Aids, Neosporin, sanitary wipes or whatever. Okay, so yeah, and then this is a hard surface here. It's got a little pouch, you could put something back underneath there if you wanted to. Okay, and then in this front compartment, so I have my patches here. This is from my friend Giovanni. We exchanged patches. I had another one of these Marine Corps American flag patches, so we exchanged, so he gave me his. Let's see, when you open this compartment, then this opens up. Let me get this out of the way. And then you have, I like this compartment because it keeps all the ammo and everything, and I can access the ammo without having to take everything out. And so in this compartment I have 400 rounds. I just keep everything in the boxes. So this bang box holds 300 9mm Browning, and then I got 2 50-round boxes in here. And then this side, it's just all that kind of extra thing. This is the last line of defense holster for my Smith. Keep that. I got some, snap caps. Got a couple pens. I got a paint pen and a Sharpie to mark on targets or something. Got some shooting gloves. These are the 511 gloves. Got some tape. I got a ton of blue tape, so I use this. You can patch up targets, or like last time in San Antonio, I taped a rock to the bottom of the paper target to keep the wind from blowing it around. And I like using this painter's tape because I can tape stuff to the other paper target, and if I'm careful, I can pretty much remove it without tearing the target. I got the speed loader. Got the empty chamber flag just in case you go to a range that requires it. I got some clips in case you have to clip some targets. I got kind of a flannel rag. It's just an old pair of flannel pants that I cut up. And that's it. So these are your 2 bags. So yeah, up here. So staying with my kind of the ammo theme down here. So these are sanitizing wipes. So after a day shooting, you can wipe your hands up, or if you're cleaning your weapon, you can clean your hands afterwards. And then on this side, I have, this is a little tool that I just take with me. I just switch it over to whatever bag I'm carrying. It's got Sig lube, it's got a little screwdriver, and this is the Sig tool I keep in there now. And then inside are all the batteries. I got for my extra batteries for my electronic hearing protection, and for my the Sig Romeo 1 batteries. But I just keep that in there. Let's see what else. I got a little, it's not a pen, it's actually a screwdriver set. So it's got like 4 different sizes. So good to have. And that's about it. So here's the way I carry it. I carry everything on my left shoulder because I try to leave my right hand run free if I can. But it's 25 pounds. It's it's quite heavy. But it has these kind of they're like steel cables. It's coated with plastic, and it runs the entire bottom length of the bag. But you can use that. I kind of use that to, give more support. You can carry it that way. So I've just been carrying it up in, from my room downstairs up here. Had to carry it, and no problem. No problem going through the doorway. But these, I don't know about these plastic clips here. Like it should have been metal. But yeah, it's a definitely a nice bag. So I don't know, that's all I got for now, I guess. Can't wait to take it to the range and use it, but I'm just kind of testing it out in the house right now. So that is my Vertx COF heavy range bag, and that's replacing my Plano X2. This has been relegated to my airsoft pistols. So it seems this is perfect for airsoft because I've been using that Targus laptop bag for my airsoft stuff, but it wasn't very good, not conducive to carrying all these BBs, metal, steel BBs, CO2. So yeah, this ammo can is a good way to carry all that. And then I have my 2 guns in their holsters, and I just clipped it to the side. But this is the Sig Air M17, and this is the CO2 pellet M17, and I'm expecting to finally get my M18 airsoft. It's supposed to be today or maybe tomorrow, and I got an extra CO2 mag for the airsoft, so at least I'll be able to do some mag changes. I got a rag down here kind of helping to hold everything in place. I got the other mags here, the mag carrier for the CO2 gun. So yeah, and I got some eye protection here for CO2. This outside pocket have the pellet gun oil and my little loading tool. And in this other pocket has the speed loader. Oop, it popped open. Okay. And so, yeah, that's it. I think it's a perfect bag for the CO2 because, you know, the heavy BBs and things like that. And then now I got the perfect range bag. And a little update on my backpack. You remember I did a review on this one and I said that I used Plastic Dip to paint the zippers, the zipper pulls, because they were always jingling and jangling. They're starting to peel off, as you can tell. So my remedy was I got some, what is that, the plastic shrink wrap that you use for cables and things like that. So I got a kit that had a assortment of colors and sizes, and so I just put those on there, shrink it down. So I think that'll work. So yeah, that's basically all I have for today. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. And once again, hit that like button. Okay, I appreciate it. So thanks for watching.